Statistics show that in Belize, persons between the ages of 20 and 49 are most at risk to contracting the human immunodeficiency virus. So the National AIDS Commission has been looking at innovative ways of getting more persons tested. Today, the organization launched its HIV Services app, available on Android and iOS platforms. It allows users to identify testing sites across the country and shows how to navigate to the respective testing sites.
Global external funding is decreasing for HIV and AIDS. So as a country, as a commission, we are expected to be able to mobilize resources efficiently and basically do the same work with less monies available. So that is, and we have to be innovative. So this again is an initiative from the National AIDS Commission that shows our initiative, our innovation, because it's in line with our mandate of providing reliable and up-to-date information to persons infected and affected by HIV, AIDS, and tuberculosis, and the general population.
The free app is readily available for download to all mobile devices and takes into consideration several features that make it user-friendly for youth as well as members of key population, including those at risk. Designer Joe Roches says that once the app is downloaded, its user does not need internet to navigate to testing sites. The National AIDS Commission and its partners will also be able to communicate more effectively with users.
It took us about, I would say, a month to develop the app. And it's very easy. As you open the app, it's straightforward. Pick a location to see either Corozal to Toledo, pick any district, directly show you the different services and the different testing areas found in that district, and you have easy access to it. The geolocation, which is the main one in it at the moment. The other important one is the push notification, which allows the NAC users, well, the commissioners, to send notification to everyone in the country who has the app. So if they have a testing site going on in Corozal, as long as they send a notification, everybody in the country get it that Corozal has a testing area going on.
Outside of the Millennium Development Goals that speaks to attaining zero new infections by the year 2030, Belize and many other countries in the region have adopted and subscribed to the UN AIDS 90-90-90 goals. By the year 2020, 90% of persons living with HIV/AIDS would have gotten tested and know their status. The second pillar of the cascade speaks to 90% of those knowing their status on treatment. And the third pillar looks at 90% of those on treatment being virally suppressed.
We are very hopeful that with this tool, users would be able to navigate the healthcare services in our country, get tested, get access to treatment, and have the proper medications, and eventually have a viral load suppression. So we expect that this will contribute to our overall 90-90-90 goals for Belize.
This is the second app that the National AIDS Commission has launched. Back in 2016, Infection was used to monitor the national response to HIV and tuberculosis. Coupled with its year-round testing day activities and partnering with bigger companies, Executive Director Enrique Romero says that there have been significant accomplishments since the implementation.
If you look at data in the past, you would, for every testing day or Wallis day that we have, or for testings that was done countrywide, you would have more females than males getting tested. This year was the first time that we had a 1-to-1 ratio. So as a matter of fact, I think we had slightly more men than women tested for National Testing Day. And again, National Testing Day was the first time that the Commission and the country celebrated utilizing local resources.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.